Dear students, in this video we will understand a very important topic, integration by parts. This topic plays a very important role in the process of integration and it is used when two functions are in multiplication. So it means when two functions are in multiplication we use integration by parts. What is the formula of this? Integration by parts. Suppose there are two functions. I am denoting those functions by two numbers 1 and 2. And as you can see that these two functions are in multiplication. I have to do their integration. Then in first function, no change. Integral of second function, minus sign. Differential of first function, integral of second function, and again integral of this whole value. This is called integration by parts. Here this 1 is representing first function and 2 is representing second function. In simple way I can say that in first function no change, in second function integration minus whole integral, differential of first and integral of second and whole dx. So in this way you can memorize this formula easily. Now this is also very important that while applying this formula, which function will be considered first and which function will be considered second. So I will tell you a trick for that. By that trick you will be easily able to find that which function you have to assume first. That trick is remembered by a word ILATE. In this word we are having 5 letters ILATE. Here I means inverse function. L means logarithmic function. A means algebraic function. T means trigonometric function, and E means exponential function. Let us see some examples of them. Inverse functions are very simple, like sine inverse x, cos inverse x, etc. Logarithmic functions means like log x, log 1 by x, etc. Algebraic functions are like 5x, 3x square plus 2x, 1 upon x, only 7, only 2. These are some examples of algebraic functions. Trigonometric functions like sin x, cos 2x, tan x square, etc. And at last exponential functions like e power x, a power x, 2 power x, etc. So how will you use these letters to detect that which function is to be taken first and which is to be taken second? Suppose in your question two functions are there. Suppose x and log x are given to you. So this x is in the category of algebraic and this log is in the category of log. Now you check that what is the placement of these two letters in this word. We can see that L is coming before A. Okay, L is coming before A. So it means if in our question we have L and A, then L means log function will be taken first and algebraic function will be taken second. Suppose in a question you have algebraic function and trigonometric function, then algebraic will be considered first and trigonometric will be considered second. Is that clear? Suppose in a question you have inverse function and algebraic function, then inverse function will be considered first. So by the sequence of these letters we can identify that which function we have to take in first and which we have to take in second. At last we are taking one more example. Suppose in a question you have logarithmic function and trigonometric function, then which function you will consider first? You will consider the log function first and trigonometric function second. It will be more clear to you. I am solving a question for you. Example. Suppose we have an integral x into log 2x dx and we want to find out its value. This is in the category of algebraic function and this is in the category of logarithmic function, as I told you earlier. According to spellings of ILATE, L comes before A. ILATE. So who is coming before? Who is coming earlier? L is coming earlier as compared to A. It means I will change their sequence. Log 2x into x dx. So I have written this function, log function, on the first place and this function on the second place. Now we will apply the IP formula, integration by parts. So I told you in first function no change. Do the integration of second function. So x square by 2 minus whole integral. Now do the differential of first function. So differential of first function will be 1 upon 2x into 2 and integration of second x square upon 2 dx. Let us see once again. First function as it is, second function integration, first function differential, second function integral and whole integral equal to x square upon 2 log 2x minus 1 upon 2 outside, it is x square, it is x, so only x is left, equal to x square upon 2 log 2x minus 1 upon 2. Do the integration of x again, so x square upon 2 and in the next step it will become x square upon 4 plus c, answer. So this is the way we do the application of integration by parts. Let us take one more example. Let I is equal to integral log x dx. In this we are having only one function. There are not two functions. And one more problem is that log x is not the differential of anything, as we know. So what we will do here to apply integration by parts? We will write a 1 in the multiplication of log to get two functions in multiplication. It is logarithmic function, it is algebraic function, so log function comes first, algebraic function comes second according to ILATE. Now let us apply integration by parts. First function no change, integral of second minus whole integral, differential of first, integral of second and dx. First function as it is, second function integral, first differential, second integral, okay, and this is cut. So x into log x minus, it is 1 left here and integral of 1 is x plus c, answer. I will write one more example for you. Example 3, integral root x into sin x. Now students, it is not possible to apply integration by parts here. Although two functions are in multiplication, it is algebraic function, it is trigonometric function, even then you cannot solve this question by integration by parts. Why? Because actually it is not the derivative of any function, so its integration will not be possible. Okay, so I hope that you have understood the topic of integration by parts. If you have any doubt or any suggestion or any problem, you can write down in the comment box.